Hello and welcome to CBN4News. I am Vanessa John Charles. In today's stories, Chief Education Officer introduces training for teachers. Aaron Harris reviews the operations of Dumsecto. Stay with us. We'll have more in these stories when we return. Thank you for staying with us. The body of Derek Bazil from Wesley was found on the seashore at Woodford Hill about 6:30 a.m. The body was officially pronounced dead at the Marigot Hospital about 9:50 a.m. on September 2nd, 2014. Police have begun their investigations into the death of Derek Bazil. A coroner's inquest touching the death of the deceased is expected to be convened soon, followed by a post-mortem. Derek Bazil was 47 years old. A memorandum of understanding has begun signing between the United States and Grenada to support Grenada's efforts to transition towards renewable energy. This was announced on Monday by Grenada's Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Mitchell, at the International Conference of Small Island Developing States in Samoa in the Pacific. Michel thanked the United States and Grenada's partners for their confidence in Grenada and called on all the partners to join the Green Grenada Investment Forum scheduled for later this year. Aaron Harris, employed at the Dominica Sea Turtle Conservation Organization, also known as Dumsecto, reviewed the operations of the business. Harris spoke on the actual start of the business and how it came about.
Which is established, started really early in the 50s with Rosti, and we realized Rosti was coming to a close, and we decided that a Dominican group should continue the effort of protecting turtles on the island.
Out of a group consisting of about 10 members, he discussed the actions which the members of the organization has taken in protecting turtles on the island.
And we have an agreement with fisheries and forestry, but with forestry, the contract is really with forestry, because we get a permit every year from forestry to do that work. And part of the permit requires that we produce an annual report in which they can get the figures of the turtles that have come in, everything that has gone on, and that sort of.
Harris further spoke on a few of the challenges which Dumsecto has faced over the years.
A subsidiary of an international organization called the Wider Caribbean Sea Turtle Organization, based in the States, which handles turtle conservation throughout the whole Atlantic area.
Dumsecto is a subsidiary of an international organization called Wider Caribbean Sea Turtle Conservation. Coming up, Chief Education Officer introduces training for teachers. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Dr. James Fletcher, Minister for Energy in St. Lucia, signed a geothermal support partnership framework agreement on behalf of the government of St. Lucia with Mairead McKelly, the Minister of Foreign Affairs at New Zealand. The partnership agreement is designed to provide key technical assistance to support geothermal exploration and help define the prospects for advancing geothermal development in St. Lucia. The signing of the partnership agreement took place on Monday, the opening of the 3rd International Small Island Developing States Conference in Samoa. Chief Education Officer Melina Fontaine spoke on behalf of the Ministry of Education's training program, introduced for different groups of teachers, including new teachers, to allow them to gain a better understanding of what they are going to encounter as classroom teachers for their first time.
We are exposing them to their jobs, job description, their roles and their responsibilities within the schools. We talk to them about professionalism in the workplace, personal matters, things like, okay, you want to go on leave, you're sick leave, those kinds of things, and what do you do as...
Fontaine also spoke of another group of secondary teachers who form a part of the program.
We also have another group of teachers who are here so that they can, from the secondary schools, so that they can be introduced to the new curriculum for for forms 1, 2, and 3. We've been working on that for the past 2-3 years, and it's now completed, and they're in a draft stage, and they're going to be working on that. So
regarding the group of secondary teachers, she added that the heads of department and senior teachers are here for that introduction, which is a 2-day training.
We also have training for teachers who will be teaching music and HFA, as well as in the afternoon we are doing teachers who are teaching French and Spanish.
Melina stated that if the teachers are just here for a job, it's going to be difficult for them. But if they are here because they want to help students and they have a passion for what they do, that makes a huge difference. The Rotary Club of Portsmouth will be holding their first Sweet Jazz fundraiser event at the Ross University Annex in Picard. This event is to raise funds to renovate the Portsmouth Hospital emergency room. Project Officer in the Ministry of Health, Sylvester Henderson, says the renovation of the Portsmouth Hospital is a number of different projects to undertake.
To design and to provide estimates for renovation works to the rest of the hospital. And that includes redesigning of the basement area to provide a relocated area for the lab services, a new area for the location of an autoclave, and improved washroom facilities and laundry services for the hospital itself.
He says they are in the process of receiving equipment from the Turkish government, which they intend to use at the Portsmouth Hospital.
Pathology analyzer, this is some twisting in there, and a chemistry analyzer. These pieces of equipment are used to analyze blood and other fluids of the body. And the intention is to install some of this equipment at the Portsmouth Hospital. So there again, we intend on improving, really changing what Portsmouth does, bring it to a higher level.
Henderson stated that one of the major efforts that they are pursuing is to improve the electrical works of the hospital.
To resolving this issue, we've gotten our electrical division to do some assessments, and we're going to work with these assessments as soon as we've gotten appropriate reports, and the methods and the costs have been established for us to proceed with these activities.
He says they have big plans for the Portsmouth Hospital and are looking forward to see a relatively new hospital at the end of this process. That's it for now on CBN4News Tonight. You can find more of our exclusive stories on CBN4, Facebook or YouTube, and tell us what you think of our exclusive stories on Facebook, Twitter or WhatsApp at 767-614-7199. See you tomorrow.